Hello. One sec. Forgot to close my door. But yes, so you may notice, look at this, I'm already in game and everything. Like, the game is up and running. There's no, gosh, I hope this works, or waiting forever for it to load. And that is because I spent a whole bunch of the last hour importing my world, or figuring out how to import all of the most important stuff in my world to 1.18.2 because I finally updated my mod pack to that. So I was able to keep pretty much all the same mods. I actually have added a couple. I think the biggest one that I've added is Adventure Z, which adds a whole bunch of new mobs. But as you can see, my base is... Oops. Let's not walk in boiling water. My base is safely imported. Hello, Box Puppy! That is totally understandable. I hear that. Like, this is something where if I move too fast, sometimes it like risks giving me motion sickness. So I can certainly sympathize. But yeah, I mean, I do my best to keep up a bit of a running commentary, so hopefully it'll be nice as some background sound. Why is there a loose pig? Oops, I didn't mean to plant that. Anyway, so one of the really cool things I did last time... Oh, yes. So now the thing is, because I updated to the new system, I'll be getting a whole bunch of achievements as though I'm doing things for the first time, even though I'm definitely not in many cases. Because that's how it works when you import your game to a whole new loader and not your user data. Do I have pigs? Wait. Do I not have a pig pen? Alright, well, time to start one. Apparently. Alright, in fact, one of the best things I did last time I was playing was I finally looked up how to use SlotLink, which gives me a wireless connection to my inventory, where all of my inventory is available in one interface and I can search it. So, like, let's look for fence posts. Look at that, I already have a whole bunch. Oh, and let's turn that off. I did have a cheat one because I needed to give myself back my wireless remote. Because I didn't have many items on me, so I just kind of started a new thing with what I had. And I guess this can be an entrance. Where did that pig friend go? Pig friend? Maybe around here somewhere? I also have the insane amount of chickens that I should probably do something with before my mother gets here, because she doesn't... It makes her sad when I kill the animals in Minecraft. So I try not to do it while she's watching. Alright, piggo. Yeah, you're coming with me. Boop. I feel like there was this trick that I want to see if it actually works. I do have some totally random carpet. I don't know why I've seen this work, but I feel like I have. Where did it go? Not like that, okay. Like, basically putting carpet on top of fence posts and then you can jump out of the fence. But, first I have to get outside the fence and, I guess, build myself up to it. Because I can't reach it, because I'm too short as a mushroom. I mean, this also kind of is not the worst way to handle it. Alright. Like, no, that's pocket crafting table, which I don't really need to be in my inventory at the moment. Alright, so I want this. Sure. What have I got? Sure. Well, actually, I've got these random diamond swords. Sure. Let's grab one of those. Alright. There we go. Way fewer chickens now. Way fewer. And let's get the other ones into this part of the pen. Yep. Okay, guys. This way, this way. Bam. And there we go. So this is basically the chicken spawning area if I feel like I need a lot of chickens, because what happened here is I have a mod installed that makes it so if eggs have been laid and they're about to like expire, you know, like the item is about to disappear, instead if you put hay bales and an egg is about to expire on a hay bale, it will instead hatch. It's an interesting little mod. I think it's just like eggs hatch or something like that. So I feel like I should move this. It's kind of in the way. Oh wait. I also totally forgot the other thing I was going to do, which was test out that carpet trick and see if it actually works. Boop. Put this there. It does work! Yay! Okay. Fast and easy way into the relevant areas. I also feel like I want there to be more torches here. Oh, I love this. I love this so much. This slot link inventory thing. Why not just have all of my items immediately available to me? Yeah, I forget, because it's like, just because I have night vision doesn't mean it's not still helpful to have some things lit. Okay. Jump warning because I need to get tall enough to put a thing here. Nope, not working. Okay, never mind. We're not doing that. Goodbye, chicken. I will just... So, incidentally, the thing I did, like, I can kind of show it on a map. Although, gosh, the map's awfully dark right now, so maybe I should go make it morning. Okay. Oh, that's my teleporty thing. I'm on the wrong side. So, the thing I did is, since I set up my whole base on this island, basically I created a new world. Well, so what I tried, first I tried to just import the world I already had, like just move the save folders over. But it did not like me doing that, probably some mod versioning issue. So instead what I did was I created a new world on the same seed. And then, since I had set my base up on this nice little island, I used a world editor to basically pull all of the chunks from this island and insert them into this, this new world on the same seed. So everything else in the world, all of the maps should eventually, it'll be exactly the same. And I have basically cut and paste my island base into the new version. Let's see. Speaking of things that could probably use light and don't have it. Do I have any trapdoors that are already created? Yes, I do. Look at that. man, being able to search my inventory, like, I spend a lot of time. I don't mind spending time on inventory management, but I've definitely had thoughts of, when I've been doing it on stream, being like, you know, I wonder if I should have done this off stream or something. And now, oh goodness, how am I supposed to do this? Ugh. Oops, what did I just break? I can't even tell. Sorry, I'm getting just, also new versions of Minecraft don't like maps from old versions. Yeah. So I was able to, like, I'm just moving from 1.18.1 to 1.18.2, but it just was like, nope, sorry, something data packing compatibility, do you want to load it in vanilla mode? And I even got to a point where I'm like, okay, fine, let's try that, and it still didn't work. But I already had access to this editor, so, oops, that chicken is causing problems. Come back here, chicken. Okay, chicken resolved. Chicken problem solved. But yeah, like, the world edit solution certainly worked, so I'm not complaining because it gets me, I'm still in the same world, I still have the same nice little base. It's just actually in the new version. In the new, yeah, I guess it is a version, like, literally new version. New Minecraft, see old map, hisses Elder Truly. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. That's probably what happened. Like, it's perfectly happy to take the world seed and create a new world on the same seed, but... So I am technically using a 1.18.1 seed on version 1.18.2, but I figure they're close enough, it shouldn't really make a difference. I just wanted to have the newer versions of the mods. Because eventually a lot of mod groups will, like, stop developing for the older versions. And I know 1.18.1 to 1.18.2 isn't that big of a jump, but I've already hit the point where there's some mods where, like, nope, only got new versions on 0.2. Now we're gonna test my theory of how much more convenient it's gonna be to get all of my farming done. Because instead of having to, like, go back in and carefully separate it into different boxes, I just go open up my inventory terminal and go dweep. And by dweep, I definitely mean shift click, so it just drops it in the box. Because I don't need to organize anything. I don't need to, like, go to a specific place. I just have the inventory in my hand. It's magical. Oh, fair. I can imagine, like, the updates did not like your friend's old map. Like, yeah, nah, that makes a lot of sense to me. I have had the thought of, like, going back to some old worlds, but, like, ultimately, I'm pretty happy with the one I'm on, and I figured out ways to keep this one going that work for me, so. Like, I specifically wanted to start a new world to stream from anyway, so this one is still pretty recent. And I actually had a lot of trouble. I had started a world in, 1.17 that, like, I had started on stream and had gotten, like, a little bit of a ways into, but I'd only done, like, 3 streams in that world, and so when I absolutely just could not figure out how to get it over to 1.18, I just gave up and created a new world for 1.18, so this is a pretty recent world, and I actually jumped pretty much right to 18.1 because that's... the game seemed to jump right to that as well, so... Alright. Cocoa beans. I should probably... yeah. Oh, I should have gotten rid of that grass with a knife, because then I could have gotten a straw. I gotta remember to write up like a list of all of my mods, like now that I have the Discord where I can share it and stuff. I also am planning to, so I have this server that I think I'm just gonna make like accessible to anyone in the Discord just because I want to have a justification to be like paying the server fees, and no one else really plays, so it's theoretically the world that we'll use for like streaming, but I also think it would be fine if that was also like a world that people wandered into and set up bases other places and stuff. Alright, and I should replant those sugar canes probably. Maybe not that one. It kind of blocks my view, but put that one there. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Well, one thing I could do is go see if... Yeah, there's a chicken problem on my island. And I still, like, you know... Until, like... Yeah, we're gonna go hunt down the terrifying massive chickens, because, see, I set them all up on the auto-hatch hay bales, and kind of forgot about it, so, oh boy, did I have a lot of chickens. Chickens for days. Hey, buddy. Goodbye. What even is this? This is a weird little area that I think I'm not even sure I knew was here, but let's hang out down here. As a mushroom, I have a very, very long period during which I can survive in water, so yeah, let's go do some underwater mining, because why not? Oh, yeah, sure. I'll probably, like, if I, like, open it to people on the Discord, I'll add a claims mod, or... Well, there's things that are not mods, but I know of at least one really good mod for that. I don't feel like figuring out plugins, so... So, like, you can claim your area and then, like... No, but, like, literally nobody but you and people who have op, which would be, like, me and, like, the rest of the stream group could access that stuff. So... Like, I have been in enough public servers to know the ways of grief protection just in case. In fact, I had one time I was in a public server and I guess I'd been, like, I wasn't logging in that often, but I was still logging in at least once a week, so, like, I was a pretty regular player. And, like, my base was claimed, like, using a claim, like a claim system, but someone decided for funsies to test the, like, if you could, like, if you blew things up outside of somebody's claim, if you could, like, you know, spawn withers and blow up their chests and steal their stuff. Well, turns out that worked, so one day I logged in and came to find that my entire base had been, like, blown to smithereens and all of my stuff taken. And it became, like, a whole thing, and the person claimed that they thought that I had quit the game, and I'm like, did you bother to check? I genuinely, I do not actually believe that they really thought that. I think they just thought it would be funny and didn't think they'd get in trouble, and then totally got in trouble and was trying to backtrack. So, anyway, that really sucked. Thankfully, though, like, the people who ran the server, were pretty nice and, like, gave me creative to let me get all my stuff back. Like, temporary creative mode. and people came and helped me rebuild stuff, and it was very sweet. So it was alright in the end, but it was pretty stressful when I first logged in and was like, wait, what? It was even in a pretty isolated area, but I guess I should have just claimed the whole dang island. Also, I am actually not sure. To be fair, I'm not 100% sure, even if I had claimed the whole island, if somebody had just, like, walked into it. Like, I don't know if there's anything I could have done, because, like, I don't think claims protection technically prevents someone from just spawning a wither. But yeah, that is certainly, like, I would have some basic rules for anything that I make even semi-public for a server. I would have some basic rules, and among them, like, no griefing, please. And I would do the exact same thing, honestly. Like, if there was, like, a bad actor came and joined the server and, like, wreaked havoc, I would, like, give any affected parties temporary creative mode to get their stuff back. Yeah, Box Puppy, you're not wrong. They were just kind of being a douche canoe. But yeah, it all, like, worked out in the end, but, like, boy. And, like, also, a person who was, like, their friend actually told me who was responsible, because, like, it wasn't obvious, like, who had done this thing, immediately, but, like, after I posted on the Discord being extremely upset and dismayed, someone, like, DM'd me to be like, yeah, so that was my friend and I'm so sorry. I tried to tell him that it was a bad idea, but... anyway, so drama with public servers. Been there. Like, this is the most egregious example that I've ever run into, but it was a pretty egregious example. Oh, yeah, the, like, little pranks is, I totally agree. Like, pranks are fine, like the stuff you're giving as examples, like leaving doors open, dying sheep, shaving trees. I don't even mind, like, a little bit of, like, somebody going in and, like, putting, like, little traps in nearby areas or something like that, as long as it's something that can be undone and it doesn't, like, actually damage anything that anybody is important to anybody. Like, basically, yeah. When I think griefing, I think things that are, like, upsetting, and, like, what you're describing mostly, like, pranks and stuff, like, non-harmful pranks that don't, like, affect the player or, like, any of their items. Like, to me are, like, I mean, yeah, I think as long as it doesn't have any, like, severe or long-term effects on someone's builds, and you're not, like, taking their stuff, then there's no real harm in it. I mean, of course, if there was, like, somebody who, like, joined my server who was just really not here for that kind of thing, and somebody kept doing it to them, and they said, could you please not, and they continued, then I'd get involved and be like, yeah, respect other people, please? But otherwise. Said Minecraft friend had a friend of hers shave a whole forest of trees. Fair enough. That would be pretty funny to me, like. And to be fair, there is actually validity with all of my mods installed in, shaving forests is actually kind of useful, because there are a bunch of, so there are 2 mods. I say a bunch of mods. There's a whole 2 mods I have that actually use tree bark as an ingredient. So one of them is one of my main magic mods, which is called Bewitchment. It has, you can get tree bark, like 4 or 5 different kinds of tree bark, both from normal trees, and they also introduced 3 new trees that were specific to Bewitchment, and that you can use them to make potions. And then also there is Farmer's Delight. You can use a the knife, specifically the Farmer's Delight knife, can be used on trees to, like, strip... Well, I think you have to use it on a cutting board, but, like, it does the same thing as stripping them, but, like, you get bark from it. Whoops! Automod blocked your... They were... Oh, not the bark, the leaves! Oh, no! Oh, also, I will be, like, give me one moment. Although my sweatshirt is extremely cute, it is Technoblade merch. I really, really, really like him as a streamer, so I am not embarrassed to wear or say so. But it is very warm in my office, and the hoodie thing is just not working for me. In fact, I think I'm also going to open a window real quick, so... But yeah, so your friend was pranked with all the leaves being taken off. That's pretty funny. Like, and honestly, yeah, at that point it's just being silly. Whew, alright. Window. I was thinking about opening a window. That was what I was doing. I'm like, oh no, all my windows are hard to get to. Boo. But my office has a door to the porch. I'm just gonna open that. It's like opening a window. I mean, truth be told, what I probably want to do is set up a window fan with how warm it is in here. Oh, yep. It's cool, you get why the bot does that, yeah. Like, saying trees are naked is fine, but I appreciate that the Automod bot, like, catches that just in case. It's one of those words that in some contexts are, like, totally fine and harmless, but in other contexts can be problematic. Okay. Oh, I kind of walked away and was not paying attention to, like, there does hit a point where... Oh shit, yes, in fact, I've hit the point. Okay, I think... Yes. So my breathing in water thing is not unlimited, as it turns out. So I really should probably have not just wandered off while totally underwater. Oh dear. Wait, do I not have, yeah, let's grab some of that shepherd's pie. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, it's the troll defense, but yeah. I just kind of had a moment where I'm like, I am extremely overheating, and then I looked over at my little temperature gauge and it told me it was 81 degrees in my office, and I'm like, no wonder, I'm going to fix that right now. So, just to explain that, and since I was just taking off my sweatshirt and trying to open a window in my office, I didn't bother, like, doing a BRB screen, so... Instead, I narrated myself doing all of that. And now I'm narrating why I narrated that. You know, endless narration loop. But yeah. I'm having fun with this whole mining area that's like right under my island that I kind of just didn't notice. F in the chat, yeah. I didn't actually die. I managed to survive, just barely. I was down to 1 heart, but... Whew. Alright, well, I guess we've hit that time of year where I should really start looking into, like, getting a window fan in here, because it's only, like, it's, like, in the 60s out, but, like, this exact time of day, like, the time of day where the sun is shining through the windows, like, my office is south-facing, so it's, like, I get the direct sunlight, and it's a tiny space that has, like, practically null for insulation. So it gets really hot when it's hot, and it gets really cold when it's cold. Oh man, and I was just like curious about the weather upcoming, and wow, there's some above 80 degree days coming up. I really want to get some window fans in here. Really, really. Also, I should start looking into transplanting my seedlings. Chilly outside, weird for this. That's fair. Yeah, like, it is... Today is a totally reasonable, what I'd expect it to be temperature. Like, low 60s for where I am, but like... I guess we're in May, so mid-May. I mean, hitting the 80s in mid-May is a little weird for my area, but like, not unheard of. Oh gosh. Ah, I see. So your room is also overheating, even with fans. Yeah, I really usually this room is the first one that we need to put the AC in, just because it's just got no defense against heat. Or against cold, so it's also like I have a space heater in here. And I still have the space heater in here because I have needed it within the past week. Because, like I said, basically no sense of insulation. And we've had a couple of days in the past week, get down into the nights, that is, get down into the 40s. And then I wake up and my office is quite chilly. It doesn't get, like, all the way down to, like, so it does tend to run hotter than outside in both times of year, so, like, in the winter, it will not go down, like... I mean, depending on how cold it is out, I have definitely seen this room get down to the 40s, but, like, not usually below that, even when it's colder outside. And but then on the flip side, it gets, like, hotter than it is outside. Like I said, it's 63 degrees outside right now, but my office is registering a balmy 81. This room just does not understand the definition of temperature regulation. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, that makes sense for North Carolina. So, like, I try to vaguely avoid, like, saying where I'm from, but I think broadly speaking, I'm fine with saying I'm from New England, so... It is directly in the sun. That's exactly what's going on. It's south-facing, and sun is streaming in through the windows and onto the wall, and the wall has no insulation, so... Or not no insulation. I'm assuming there's some insulation there, probably, but not good insulation. Gosh, actually, you know, I'm just, like, thinking, okay. Yeah, you know, I know that this is, you know, why I put neurodivergent in my taxes. I'm being a little ADD, but, it just occurred to me, like, oh gosh, we have totally hit the time of year where my lime tree, let's see if I can get, Twitch to show it. Yeah, there we go. Look at that, my cute little lime tree. Should probably go back outside. Or, at the very least, go through a process of adjusting to the outside for a few hours a day until it permanently moves back out. So, hang on 1 second, and for this, because I need to move some stuff and get access to my porch because it's blocked with many things. But yes, plant friends! They like it with friends. Alright, so I'm gonna put up a BRB screen. This shouldn't take me long, I just want to clear my path to my outside door and get this outside, so be back shortly. Alright, I am returned. My lime tree is outside. I have taken a quick bathroom break while I was at it, and I have also checked in with my husband about leaving the door open so that I'm not closed in the stuffy office. Whew. Alright. And, oh, you know, last thing, I'm gonna also just take off my fuzzy socks because it is not cold enough for fuzzy socks. It was this morning, though, funnily enough, because that's just how temperature works. Okay, I'll stop complaining about the temperature and go back to playing the game before I have put all of my reasonable mitigation efforts into place. However, I do not promise that if it's still this, if the temperature doesn't go down over the next 15 or 20 minutes or so, I'm gonna take another quick break to go get a window fan for reals. But yeah. Oh hey, I am no longer in water. That's probably for the best. I didn't leave myself in water this time, because well, okay, no, I don't remember if I did. I paused my game is the important part. Because if you're gonna walk away from a single-player world, really the answer is to pause the game. And then it doesn't matter where you leave yourself. Oh man, I'm gonna need a new pick soon. Doo-doo. That's fine though. Oh no, come back here. Ah! Oh no! The flow of the water is too strong! I don't really know how the fluid dynamics work in this game. I just know that sometimes I actually hit points where I cannot maneuver backwards through water. And I don't know if that's a vanilla Minecraft problem or if that's a mod problem and I'm just not sure which. But yeah. I'm very kind of pleased to have just found this whole vein of, like, open cave area there was just... My chicken mission led to an extended mining trip, which I am okay with. Alright. And there's no such thing as running out of room, especially when I am mining right under my base, because... Well, okay, I could actually theoretically run out of space in my chests, but... Alright, so I want... How am I doing on that? Well, copper's probably better. Yeah, I got tons of copper. And then I need sticks. Or actually, I guess I could just do this here. And doop, doop. And that's the wrong one. Okay, that's a reason to not do it that way. Oh, it ended up going into my inventory. Okay. And then I need my pocket crafting table. Just don't wind up like the Scarlets. I'm actually like trying to think back and figure out which thing you mean by that with the cause I have which thing that I said prompted you to say that I shouldn't end up like the Scarlets, because I forget what I have said in the past 10 minutes very easily, and I actually really want to know. Alright. Oh, digging too deep! Yes! Yeah, thankfully it is very difficult to engineer, like, mine collapses are generally not a thing in Minecraft unless you happen to be digging up and be right under a huge mass of gravel or sand. But yeah, no, I appreciate the reference, for sure. Okay. Pocket crafting table. Please and thank you. Because this one should give me access to the thing that lets me, yeah, switch the version. I probably want a couple of... maybe 4? 4. Whee! Yay. Okay. More mining! Slightly slower. That's fine. Ah! Oh my gosh! That thing! That... I literally just did the thing I was just referencing. Literally, I just mined a block and a huge ton of gravel just fell on top of me. I managed to survive it, but oh, I did in fact just accidentally engineer a mining collapse. Oh my goodness, what timing. That is super funny. There's also, like, an awful lot of water in here, but water is fine to be, like, have fun on top of me. The gravel was less fun. Okay, I need to get to an area that is either land or water because being in between them is just awful. Oh, hello, John! I was, in fact, nearly crushed by my own hubris. You're not wrong. I'm just going to mining with my awesome, like, because I just found this whole, like, vein of stuff to mine that was, like, right under my island. With my cool new inventory management tool where I have access to my whole inventory anywhere I go. Well, okay, not anywhere I go yet, but anywhere within a, like, wide radius of my base. Which means mining trips can go on for quite a lot longer. Although the underwater mining is a little slow, so I might call it here for now. I'm just trying to remember that that's there. Yeah, the flower, anything that was like a natural resource. Well, I was gonna say things will have regrown on the island, but for the most part, the island, or in the world, that's true, but the island itself, that shouldn't be particularly a thing. I did also forget the great de-chickening plan because I got distracted. I see many of the chickens I need to de-chicken out here, so. And hey, look at all these mystic flowers, too. Oh, that is a whole other cave system. It looks so tempting, but nah, I'm gonna finish one thing before I move on to another, for once. And the thing I'm finishing with is the chicken culling. So, I guess, Mum, if you're watching this, if you watch this VOD, because I know my mother's not here right now, but, like, just in case she is watching the VOD and happens to get to this part, I will be doing some chickening, de-chickening for a little bit here, so you can skip ahead a few minutes and probably get past it. That is a note from current me to future possible, like, well, mainly my mother, but, like, anyone who might be watching the VOD who does not enjoy watching chicken culling. Oh, come back here. Oh no! Oh no! My mother is here! Oh, but you're only listening, not watching, right? Since bismuth looks like it's made. Oh, wait. No, I gotta scroll back. Since bismuth looks like it's made out of voxel blocks in the real world, is it extra blocky in Minecraft, or is it the only round thing? I'm not sure there is bismuth in Minecraft. I mean, I could have a mod that has it, but vanilla Minecraft does not have bismuth, is how they solve that. Okay, so, Mum, if you are watching, don't watch. Okay. I will call that done for my chicken culling project for now, I promise. Okay, I need to go boop. And honestly, all of this stuff can go in here. But I want an axe. Do I have an axe? Sort of. I have a couple of semi-broken down axes. Let's just boop. Because I do not like that this tree is, like, one off the ground. Wait, why is my class not taking effect? I gave myself the lumberjack class, yeah? I'm not sneaking. Alright, I guess it's not just I guess it's just not registering as a tree. Alright, I'll worry about that later. Okay, that's fair. Well, thanks for listening in, Mum. It's probably for the best that you couldn't actually be watching, because I was, dealing a bit with my chicken problem. So, and it was funny because I was like, you know, good thing my mother's not here because she probably wouldn't want to watch me dealing with the chicken problem, and then you were here. Whoops. That was, but if you're not watching, it's probably fine. Probably fine. Okay, I need dirt blocks. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Eh. Alright. Do. Anyway, I do appreciate you listening and supporting. You know, also I've said it before, but I'll say it again. I think it is like I appreciate that I can be like, yeah, my parents watch my streams, and I appreciate you guys a lot. I have good parents, everyone. And cool parents who will watch my streams. Even though I am an adult and they are no longer, like, contractually obligated to, like, you know, watch all my performance at school, you know, like, you know, when you're in school and, like, really you know, parents ought to come watch all of their kids, like, you know, recitals or games or you know, sports games or what have you. Yeah, well, you know, sometimes only listen is fine too. It's still a support. Okay, let's see. I'm thinking I might want to go adventuring, although I don't want to adventure too far out of oh, those aren't fully grown yet. They just look like they are because they're corn. Okay. I can go, I believe, about 500 blocks out and still have my inventory thing work. Oh, but also I should, like, take advantage of this to, like, get... Oh, whoops, no, that's incorrect. Well, I mean, I guess that also would have worked, but... Alright. Yeah, so if you ever see anything just randomly getting typed in the chat box function, it generally, in any game, it generally means that I accidentally hit the chat box and them am attempting to hit, you know, WASD. So if there is random multi-presses of, you know, the WASD or keys near there, it's probably totally accidental. Alright, What do I want to do for armor? I guess that's kind of a, well, oh, oops, no, it's called raw something something. Because I'm like, you know, one thing I should do is, oops, put everything through the furnace. Yes. I don't think uranium does that. And I definitely accidentally grabbed some raw foods, but that's fine. Doo-doo. Alright. I'm sure that I could have a more complex system for my, like, smelting furnace here, but for now, I'm perfectly happy with the inventory upgrade, and we'll work on things, you know, one at a time. Speaking of... There's enough that maybe it will justify using my Endgobber, which is a fuel source. Supposed to be a fuel source. Wait, why isn't that working? Oh, because coal is in there for some reason. Yeah, that is a very, very, very long-lasting fuel source. That as long as there's nothing here that can't be smelted, it should last a very long while. Doo-doo. Doop and doop. Okay. Does Farmer's Delight have a book? No, it doesn't look like it. So, because I was trying to think about, like, you know, remember what some of the recipes were, but I guess I can just figure that out by looking up ingredients. So I suddenly find myself in possession of a bunch of chickens. Let's look up recipes involving chicken. And first let's, I do like, so I'm using Farmer's Delight, and with Farmer's Delight, you can, with a cutting board and a knife, you can actually chop foods and get, like, more out of them. This is very inconvenient, though, and I need to rearrange my inventory so that's faster. Boop, boop. It's an efficient system. And also, cutting a raw chicken into cutlets will also get you bone meal, which is cool and convenient and makes a lot of sense. Oh my goodness, this is gonna take a little while, and I shouldn't turn all of it into cutlets because there are other uses for chicken. Oh good, I just looked over at my temperature gauge in my office. It has gone down a whole 1 degree. I mean, 80 is in fact better than 81, so I'm not complaining too much. Okay. Let's put the rest of the chicken back in here. And then, oh, whoops, that was the wrong. I wanted to put the, I put the wrong chicken away. I want the raw chicken cuts. Oh, sorry. At least it's going in the right direction. Indeed. Also, why is Tiger Bomb a godsend? I assume because it's very effective at what it does. In which case, awesome. And I am looking up chicken cuts, which can be made into, wait, no, I want that. No, maybe that's not what I want. Maybe... Cooking, there we go. Okay, so I can make dumplings with pasta and cabbage and onion and chicken. Or I can make, dog food, I dig it. Chicken soup. Oh, chicken soup's pretty simple, actually. It looks like carrot, cabbage, and any other vegetable. Alright, well, I'll make a bunch of chicken soup. That sounds good. And cabbage rolls. But yeah, and let's see, is there anything crafting that I can do with? Yeah, it looks like but cooked chicken cuts? Can I craft anything with cooked chicken cuts? A chicken sandwich. That's also cool, so I should make a smoker. I'm gonna make some chicken, some cooked chicken to make sandwiches. Let's grab that. Oops. And do that. Okay. And then, oh, right. I need to actually get the rest of the ingredients. So it needed carrots, which I've got plenty of. Cabbage, which I should also chop. And really any other thing. So I've got a ton of onion. Oh right, I did lose a lot of this stuff because of... But... Oh yes, and also I should maybe make some more tomato juices. I'll do that after. Alright. So, we need a chicken and a carrot and... Oh, right. Chop the cabbage because that is a very inefficient use of... Oh no, that's gonna make... No, that doesn't make a thing. Good. Okay. I have time to chop the cabbage. Because with chopping, what was that, 20 or so heads of cabbage will become, like, 40 or so individual cabbage leaves. It's the way to be. I actually think that's just a really cute mechanic of Farmer's Delight, the, like, you know, you could just use the whole heads of cabbage, or to be more efficient, you can chop them, and then you have individual cabbage leaves, and then one cabbage chopped up will give you like 2 or so cabbage leaves, and you know, it does that for a bunch of the food that's involved. Like, I don't think you can do that with the vegetables other than cabbage, but it works on cabbage and it works on all of the meat sources, I believe, so. Boop. And then we need... let's toss in the egg. Yeah! And then this should make 40 bowls of chicken soup. Oh no! Fox Puppy, yes, you should stretch your hands and wrists before doing intensive work with them. In fact, on that note, I'm gonna just do a tiny bit of wrist stretching myself, because it's a thing I don't remember to do often enough, and I do a lot of computer stuff. I am definitely feel as though I am in a risk group for certain types of wrist issues. I also have these nice little cheapy compression gloves that sometimes I remember to wear. Alright, I wonder if I can make a second cooking pot. What goes into making a cooking pot? Okay, bricks, iron, a bucket of water, and a wooden shovel. Do I have bricks or clay to make them? I do have bricks. Iron. Yep. Bucket. Yep, I even have one that's already full of water. And I don't know that I have a wooden shovel, but I can make one if I have planks. And I have tons of planks. And I also do need sticks. Although actually I suppose I could have just gone like boop, boop, boop. Then gotten my wooden shovel and then put the sticks back in. Yes. Oh hey, that's actually a really convenient way to handle like the Botania stuff, because I can just put it right into this sort of crafting interface and then just craft it right into the inventory. Yeah. Alright. Okay, so the idea was to craft a second cooking pot. Doop. Bam. And I will put it on the other side of the cutting board. And get the achievement board over again. Because I want to make tomato sauce. Wait, do I need more than that to make tomato sauce? Oh, I need it to be over a heat source. That's what I need. Can I get to the block underneath it? Yay! Okay. Now I just need to put a campfire there, I think? Campfire is... okay, so coal, sticks, and logs. Oh wait, actually... bam! I forgot that there was a way to, like, shortcut crafting things straight into the interface. Cool. Alright, and then... hey! That worked without there being anything else underneath it. Sweet! Okay, now that'll be cooking my tomato sauce. Yes, good. Okay. And that seems fine. They're held up by something. I don't know. Minecraft physics. I wonder if I have enough straw that I could make an actual rope down to there. No, I do not. That is not a lot of straw. I mean, I can make some rope. It's a start. Just so I don't, like... I mean, I don't take fall damage, but, you know, it would be kind of inconvenient to just keep falling down this hole, so... there's some rope. Oh yeah, mushrooms. Okay, what do I need to make? I'd like to add more rich soil here, so... because I want to grow many mushrooms. So many mushrooms. Okay, let's see. Organic. Oh, I just used, like, all of my straw. Dang it. Alright, time to go straw collecting. Maybe I should go travel somewhere that has, like, a lot of grass. Let's see. Okay, I've got everything in there. Alright. So my hang glider should be in here. No? Was it just a glider? Yeah, it was just a glider. Okay. And then I have... Oh, maybe I should, like, actually eat something before I just wander off. Because my health is low. Alright. Bowl. Yes, I do have bowls. Excellent. It's all coming together. Alright. Not. Yeah! There we go. Let's put that there and that there. Yes. Okay. Doopy 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 doo. Doo 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 doo. Doo 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 doo. Boop. Oh, you know what? I see a dimensional door there. That seems fun. Let's just go there. There's 2 of them. Okay, maybe I'll land over here. Oh, I forgot that there was like a village down here, and I'll have to redo anything I already did there because that was not part of the world that I decided to only import my base because I hadn't really done a lot of work in the rest of the world, and there were some new mods I wanted to have take effect. No! I want to get back up to the thing. I mean, yes, it spawned in a weird and inconvenient place, but I wanted to... Wait, I have a thought, which is somewhat complicated, but like... So the problem is basically that this portal that I want to go through spawned too high. So if I build myself over to it... Ah! Ah! Oh no! Zombie! I did sort of fail to acknowledge the fact that it's totally nighttime and... Oh hey, maybe if I... Nope, that did not work. Oh, there's a lot of mobs. Maybe I should have made it daytime again. That's fine, I can fight the mobs. I am powerful-ish. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of zombies. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. Ah! Okay, you know what, never mind. This... Abort mission. Oh, all my waypoints are gone. Dang it. Oh, and I went so far because of my... Oh, my hang glider. Where is my... There we go. Create waypoint. Home. Confirm. Oh no, I forgot. Oh no, that case. I forgot. I actually knew about that bug. Alright. Oh, I see. Sorry, I missed some chat. Okay, Dad is on. What is this? I hear of you becoming an evil chicken chopper. Look, I'm I need to eat. Chickens are an excellent source of tasty meat. You know, you can say poor chickies, but there's an enormous amount of... There are so many chickens. There are so many chickens. And, you know, I was even letting them free range. So, like, you know, I am consuming primarily free range chicken, and that's healthy, right? Well, I mean, and good for the chickens. Anyway, so yes, my game crashed because I'm having an issue, and I know that I'm having this issue. I just had totally forgotten about it. Where for some reason, the map program I'm using, waypoints aren't working. In fact, when I attempt to assign a waypoint, my map crashes. So that's an exciting thing that happened. So, we'll just hang out while I wait for this to load, and you can have that experience that I, managed to enable everyone to skip out on at the beginning of the stream, because I was already loaded into the game. Eventually it'll load back up. Yeah, game said, F this shit, I'm out. You're not wrong. So, I don't know what it is, it's a map program I've been using for, practically since I, got it really into modding, a year and a half ago, so, and it's really regularly updated, so I don't know why it's having this problem, but it is having this problem, so no waypoints for me. At least not through that map program. Maybe I will look into another one temporarily, but... Alright. Well, I've got the launcher back up. And now we're just waiting for the game to load. But yes, honestly, of all of the bugs I have had to deal with this modded version, this is one of the better ones. One of the ones that was really inconvenient, a big had been causing me a lot of problems. The thing where if I tried to go, sometimes when I tried to, go outside of already rendered chunks, it would just immediately crash. When I was going and looking for a jungle, I was running into a lot of that. I realized that the problem that it was having then was actually some rendering problem, and the way I realized that was because I came across a mod that was this will fix if you have it's this mod that is a performance mod is specifically not compatible with this other mod that is a rendering mod. And then there was another one that was related to it that was this mod will fix rendering bugs that relate to this other mod. And I'm could be a rendering bug. That tracks. Yeah. So turns out 'twas a rendering bug. I installed that mod, and even before I upgraded to 1.18.2, never had another crash on that problem. And then when I did upgrade to 18.2, I had some horrible problem where there was some kind of stack trace thing that was creating an endless loop and crashing my game really badly, and I had to go Google search for that one, but it was another one that there was a mod that was a simple fix for. It was some kind of bug that had to do with achievements, and all I know is when I did a Google search, people were yes, check out this mod, its entire purpose is to fix that bug, which I guess is caused by when there's sometimes mods that have a ton of new recipes, it'll just somehow cause that issue somehow. I don't really know. The important part to me is not understanding the issue so much as understanding how to fix it, and I figured out how to fix it, so I don't really need to understand it further than I have figured out what the problem is and how to apply a fix. Or rather, I figured out the very basics of the problem. Cool, and I have... Well, why is there a whole second one loading? Please don't. And I have in fact rambled enough that finally the game is back up and running. And hopefully it will load without an issue. Fingers crossed. Well, while it's doing that, maybe I'll go look for my other... Yeah, now I have 2 gloves. 2 whole gloves. Do, 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 do. All right. Will it load? Pretty please? Maybe load? Yes, okay, so it has loaded me back at the same point I was before, which is fine. Except my minimap is very difficult to read because of the darkness, but... don't necessarily want to go back yet, so... Those zombies are definitely all going to become drowned. That's fine. So you know what? If I am careful about this... By careful about this, I mean if I mostly hang out in the water, which significantly slows monsters that are not aquatic, then I should be able to make my little path here. And... Ah! What the heck was that noise? Oh my gosh, it was the sound of the zombies becoming drowned. Okay, surprised the heck out of me. Anyway, it's cool. Now I'm in an alternate dimension and they can't get to me. Woo! Alright, let's just pick a door. Pick a door, any door. Ooh. I will take some glowstone dust. Yes, please. I don't need this space to be lit. I can see. Oh, there's a ladder. Let's see where it leads. So yes, this is definitely just like one of my sort of broadly favorite mods, because it's just such a cool concept. It's called Dimensional Doors. I've definitely talked about it before. I think I have a clip of me, or if I don't have a clip, I should, or like will soon, falling into the limbo dimension. Let's see, can I get to that? Oh, this is a very parkour. Oof, oof. I believe in me! Hey, I landed on it! Anyway, so the idea of dimensional doors is that basically you just, like, are in a strange dimension of doors that lead to strange places. Oh, you know what I just realized? My storage remote won't work in the dimensional doors because it's not multi-dimensional. There is a multi-dimensional storage remote, but I don't have it. Okay, there was another... Whew, I guess I'll just have to hope I can make this dirt last. I definitely saw another chest that way. Yes, okay, let's see if I can build to it. I'm not amazing at parkour, so... It's much safer, especially because there doesn't tend to be monsters in dimensional doors. Okay, let's go out this way a little. Doot, doot. I will at least get to this other chest that I saw behind there. Doot. Uh-oh. I guess I can just dig through this, yeah? Yeah, alright. Doot, doot, and haha, I see it. Not quite close enough to just start building from the chest, but... Haha! Yay! I made it to the second chest. There might be more chests, but I don't know where they are. Oh hey! The hat mod is... I have a hat mod called Give Me Hats, and it literally is just a lot of really silly hats. So I have found a cowboy hat, and all of the hats have some kind of passive ability, but sometimes the passive is... Sometimes it's really useful, sometimes it's just like silly nonsense. I don't think I can save that, so... I do have my hang glider on me. Oh, do I have any food on me? Oh, good. The chicken soup is still in my inventory. That is important. Because, yeah, otherwise, that would be a compelling reason to leave. Okay. Oh, that almost worked. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, that didn't work at all. Oh well, goodbye, other chest. Alack, alas. Back to the limbo dimension for me. Although at least the limbo dimension should be a little more convenient with the hang glider. Or rather, escaping it should be more convenient. It would be nice if it rendered, though. So let's just hang out and wait for this to finish rendering. And then I'll just go to a high place and glide until I see a red bit. Alright, so basically, I have fallen into limbo. Oh, this is probably not going to be happy with me that I'm doing it this way because of the rendering, but yeah, maybe I shouldn't glide. Gliding is too fast for something that's not rendering very quickly. Okay, so basically, dimensional doors, if you fall out of the dimension, like if you miss your parkour step or do what I did where just anything that involves you falling through the floor, you fall into this strange dimension that I believe is officially called limbo. And it's really weird and creepy, and there's a huge eye staring at you from the sky, and there's little eyes that do this to you. And it's really just super creepy. And I honestly think the lack of rendering is not necessarily hurting here. Like, it's equally spooky when it's half fogged with nonsense. Anyway, so the way to escape is to find a pool of reality. And they tend to be down low. So the thing I am doing is looking for a reality pool that eventually I hopefully will find. Oh, you know what? Actually, it may be that it's fully rendered and this is just what it looks like now, because there have been some major updates to dimensional doors, and that was one of the reasons I really wanted to upgrade to 18.2, is because some of the mods I like got major updates for this version. And in fact, look at all of these mushrooms. Dimensional Doors has Botania compatibility. So lots of weird magic mushrooms have grown into this strange limbo dimension. And I'm going to collect them. Oh, you know what else is making this hard to see? I usually do the thing where my brightness is all the way maxed. And that didn't really help. Oh no! Bring me back to the mushrooms! The eyes took me away from the mushrooms. Okay, so what it used to be is that Limbo was a very mountainous dimension, and so that's why I assumed it wasn't rendering, but I'm now realizing that actually I think in this new version it's just really multi-layered, and that is cool as heck. I'm also loving the Botania Mushroom Land. There's just every color of mushroom. So Limbo 2 is a helpful dimension. Well, it's sort of a strange, non-reality dimension, is what it is. So I guess it makes sense that there would be strange magic mushrooms here. And, like, man, even with brightness turned up to max, like, I just cannot make out, like... It's just everything here is formless black, and I actually kind of dig it. Like, oh, is that a reality pool? It looks like a reality pool. Let's collect all the mushrooms along the way. So yeah, in summary, Dimensional Doors, really frickin' cool. Loving the update. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Boop. And boop. Alright. Collect more mushrooms. Have I gotten every color of mushroom yet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh no! Oh, 10. There's not enough room in my inventory, maybe, to have collected every color of mushroom? Okay, so... Oh, some of these are shimmering. Maybe they're all shimmering. Okay. Oh, didn't even notice that the eyes caught me. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 16 colors is why I'm counting. I don't need that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this would give me 12, 13. Yeah, I should probably just carry a backpack on me at all times. Alright, I'm gonna go escape Limbo. This is so cool, though. Yeah, the whole multi-layer structure vibe is pretty funky. It also makes it easier to, like, hang glide through. I have no idea where I am right now, but that's fine, because all I really need to do is get low. Do-do-do-do. Which, to be fair, I am slowing down by hang gliding, so maybe I should stop. Ooh, that was a nice boost of speed. What the heck is that? I am fascinated by this new type of structure. Wait, what? There's water? I'm so confused. What the heck? It's so hard to see in here. I'm like... I wonder if, like, it would help if I lit it up, but... I'm not sure if light would work in this dimension. Anyway, is there... Yeah, it looked like a weird glass structure. Okay, let's go down there. Oh, whoops. I hit the wrong button to turn off my thingy thing. There. Because, yeah, the thing about the eyes dropping you at the top of the map means that it's actually pretty hard to escape, because you need to get to a reality pool before the eyes drop you away from it. But I have found Magical Mushroom Botania Land. And I know that there's some active eyes, but I want more mushrooms! Mushrooms! It's just such a glorious repository of mushrooms. Oh, I saw an eye over there, though, so let me see if I can get to the pool before the eye dumps me out on top. Nope! Okay, fine. Next time I will make a point of actually... Hello, Tapao! I am in the creepy limbo dimension. Oh, cool. I managed to jump all the way down to the bottom. This time maybe I should try to make it to the pool of reality before I get distracted, rather than get distracted with all the mushrooms, but I can still pick up the mushrooms I find along the way. There's bound to be a pool of realities. Oh, you know, I have a mini-map. I have a mini-map and I can use it. Oh, am I trapped? Oh, yes. I definitely was walking into a wall. It's hard to see around here. Oh no, that is an eye! Yeah, I think the eyes will only actually dump you back at the top if you end up in their field of view, or like if the eyes are in your field of view. I'm definitely just picking a direction and going. I will either get dumped back on top, or I will find a reality pool exit. One of these things will happen. What else can I do? I could put the hand glider in this hand. Okay, there's gotta be a reality pool freaking somewhere, right? I guess, again, mini-maps. If I were paying better attention to them. Oh, nope. I definitely saw that eye, so it probably saw me. Oh, I see a big pool. This way, somewhere. Eh! Can I jump up here? Yes. Escape? Escape! Oh, okay. Escape from limbo. With many, many mushrooms. hey, it dumped me right back in my base. That's new and also very cool. Mushroom, 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 mushroom. Mushroom. Oh, what was that other hat? Sailor hat. I don't know what that would possibly do. We'll find out. Well, I like the sailor hat better than the cowboy hat, so that's what I'm wearing. Anyway, so I now see the wisdom of having a backpack. Actually, let's take the one that I called Adventure Pack because it's cute. So I'm gonna just keep a backpack in my inventory just in case I ever find myself wandering into a dimensional door without thinking to pull stuff out of my inventory again. So let's grab some logs and some, I guess, stone and some... Wait, have I actually managed to use all of my dirt? Oh, good, no. Not all of it. Some dirt and some food, which I can probably just have what I've got already in my hand. So yeah, this will just be my emergency supplies. It's not a terrible idea to just carry emergency supplies. Okay, so that is all the bowls. Well, I suppose I could eat one of these right now. Okay, first of all, we're taking the hang glider off. Second of all, oh right, I was thinking I put the backpack, put a whole stack, well, the Farmer's Delight food stacks in increments of 16 usually. So, alright. I am sure I will want to add more things to that pack as time goes on, but for now, that'll probably be fine. Well, that was a dimensional door experience. Since I'm back, let's do a little farming. Need a scythe back for that. Okay, also put the knife away by accident. Yep, alright. So we're gonna use the knife on the wheat because I need straw. Yes, game. I have planted a seed in a way that you have recognized on this account. Maybe I want more tomatoes. Well, I already have 2 rows of them, I suppose. No, actually, I think I do want tomatoes. Oh, I guess I have to. No, that's the wrong. Yeah, you know what? I do want more rows of tomatoes. More here and more here. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you should not be in the part of my inventory that is going to get put away into the inventory box because I want you in my... Well, actually, you know what? Bam. Extra one. In fact, let's just do this. Oops. Well, that's fine, because I actually want to put things in there anyway. Okay, Okay, so farming is still a little inconvenient just because there's so much stuff, but... But it's certainly more convenient with the instant drop into inventory solution. Alright, so I guess the next goal could be a long-range remote. So, unlimited. I need to go... For that, I would need to hang out in the nether some more. Go to the ocean. Fight some phantoms. Yeah, okay, so there's a lot I need to get an unlimited storage remote. And even that only works on the one dimension, but... Oh, whoops, that's just the normal remote. But to get the multi-dimensional one, I need to really power up. Nether stars are not easy to come by, and I've barely even touched the nether, much less found the end. Doopy 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 doo. I'm too busy farming! And doing, like, basic mining and playing with mods. And there's nothing wrong with that, because people play how they want to play. Doop doop. I am like an anti-speedrunner. And there's nothing wrong with speedrunning. There's many great speedrunner Minecrafters out there. I just like taking it slow. Do 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 do. And like, to be fair, I do have a ton of mods to play with, so it's like, it's not like I'm running out of stuff to do. Like, it's hard to run out of stuff to do in Minecraft, really. I mean, depending on what you're looking for, right? Like, because you can kind of hit a point where it's like you've done so much in Minecraft and that you're kind of losing the sense of progression. And I know plenty of people who would, like, want to start a new world at that point. But that's, you know, part of the advantage of slow progression is it will take me, because I am prone to that. Like, I've definitely run into past times where I've hit a point where I'm like, I have accomplished all of my goals in this world, this Minecraft server world, and I'm gonna go find somewhere else to play. So I can go back to the beginning of progression times. But, like, obviously I'm a very far way away from that in this, because C also have barely scratched the surface of the other dimensions. And that's not to mention the dimensions that get added by mods. And I'm not just talking about dimensional doors. Let's see, can I jump over there? I can. Yes, good. Doo-doo. Okay, and then if I jump over here, that should get me to here. Yep. Doo-doo. Oh, oops, that one fell on the ground. I'll have to go collect it later. Alright. And see, I'm perfectly content. Like, at the very least, I will now save a lot of time on inventory management. So there's not going to be any more need for me to, like, go through and, like, carefully select, okay, this one goes in this box, this one goes in that box, etc. Because I can just, you know, pull out my storage remote and go boop, and just dump stuff in, and then search for it when I need it. Ah! Oh no! I did not mean to fall off. Also, I don't know why that's there. Alright. Let's try that again. And stay on top this time. Because I still have many tree things left to do. Okay, so this is already doing much better. I think I had trouble with the cherry tree before, but I can just walk to it. So I don't know how I fell off before, honestly. I blame an inherent lack of coordination. Okay, and then back around, and I'm gonna see if I can't get up to the plum tree. Oh, nope, that's not actually ready to go. And then, haha, I'm gonna call this good enough. I have gotten the vast majority of harvestable fruit off of my trees. Whee! While I'm at it, why don't I just collect these random things that are just hanging out here? Because I can. And just go... So I've been doing a lot with Farmer's Delight, but at some point I should poke at the Croptopia recipes, and I also definitely did not just mean to put my chicken soup in there. Doop. And doop. Put the hang glider there. Alright. I am probably going to head out soon, just because I'm pretty hungry in real life. And all of the cooking in the game, in the world, is not going to fix my real-world hunger. But, yeah, I'm trying to think. So, there's never not something to do, but... Oh, whoops. Oh, Mama is an anti-speedrunner, which you also inherited from Mom. Well, you know, some of my preferences are inherited from, you know, both of you. Like, I have preferences that I have inherited from both you and Mom. And a preference for things that are, like, lean more towards the cute and chill side rather than the stressful and focused side, maybe is one of them. But yeah, let's see. I kind of do still want to collect more straw, so maybe I will just float to somewhere that has a decent amount of grass like I was vaguely planning to another time. Whee! Going up. That looks like an area with a lot of grass, or if I could get to the top of this mountain, that mountainy area. No, that's going to be a pain. Ignore it. Go. Yes, let's try this way. Whee! Alright, this is not going to take me all the way to the fieldy area, but, like, this should oh, whoops! No! I forgot that I was... Oh. That's the downside of not having the hang glider in my offhand, is if I switch to a different item while it's in my offhand, that's fine, but if it's in my main hand and I switch to a different item, whoops! I'm fallen. But that's fine. Okay, so we want to start collecting... Okay, so I also want to collect these flowers, but for the most part, I'm here for the grass. Which I guess I can just use the knife on the flowers too, and then not have to swap between them. Especially since I can actually use the knife on the tall flowers, which you normally need shears for, because knife works similarly to shears, apparently. So yeah, basically I'm just cutting down all of the random grass in the area in hopes of harvesting straw from it. Because that's a thing that one of my mods does, is if you cut grass with a knife, it will sometimes drop straw. I don't really need wild onions, but on the other hand, I don't really need to leave them there, so... Wild onions for me! And I'm gonna just end up with a lot of flowers out of this, too, because, you know... When I do swaths of grass like that, sometimes I'm gonna pick up some flowers whether I like it or not. But that's fine, because I don't need to, like, worry about all of the careful inventory separation anymore. So if I end up with items that I care less about, that's fine. They just go in and I don't have to think about them until or unless I want them. Okay. Do I want to keep going? Yeah, I want to keep going a little longer, I think, with the straw project. Look at all of this good grass. Excellent. So yes, the reason I am gathering straw is because I want to make more of that rich soil that I can grow mushrooms in anywhere. Because I want to grow more mushrooms. Because mushrooms are kind of my thing. See also. Mushroom self. Oh, make sure it's HelloFresh. That's true. Like, I am still doing the HelloFresh promotion, and funnily enough, it actually is. I'm not doing like HelloFresh for dinner every night, but we get like 2 boxes a week, and the plan is in fact to consume a box of HelloFresh or consume a HelloFresh meal for dinner tonight. And on that note, if anyone's looking for a meal box, that's still an ongoing thing until they tell me I need that it has expired, or I tell them I'm done. But yeah, okay. I feel like that's maybe enough straw for now. Then again, I should be higher if I want to hang glide back, and there's so much grass, and it's slightly flatter around here now, too. I will... no, there's this whole... I've reached a flat plain full of grass. Oh no. What if I just cut grass forever? Okay, one more pass, and then I'm gonna make it back to my base, and then I will call it, and that will be good. That will be fun. Let's not miss the straw I actually did manage to harvest. Haha, I have now a whole stack of it. Okay, yeah, I am definitely getting a little compulsive about cutting the grass, so I think it is probably high time I head back. Let's see, if I go from here... Oh, hey! It did actually apply the... I've only just noticed that when my game crashed, it at least actually applied the... Oh no, there's so much grass, that's fine, I don't need to... It applied the waypoint that I was trying to put up, that crashed the game. So it's like, I can handle it crashing the game, as long as it actually added my waypoint, which it seems to have done. Wait, there we go. Because I looked down and I saw that the top of my cashew tree was full of cashews. Oh no. Okay, I was like, wait, why am I not falling normally? And then I'm like, oh, because my hang glider is still equipped. Alright, now let's take all that tons and tons of straw. Put that. I'm gonna have, yeah, okay, so I'll try to remember that these 3 are the things to not be uploaded. And now let's try making organic compost. I don't have any tree bark, so I probably want this version. Yeah, okay. That did not actually... Oh, that did... Okay, when I hit shift, it did just hit as many... Okay, that's a cool function. So I thought it was, like, gonna be a pain to, like, get it to do more than one, but as it turns out, if I hit shift and craft, like, it just treated it as though I had every version of the item that I have in storage there, so that's actually pretty cool. So 6 new blocks of compost. I'm gonna actually, maybe I will add some of them out here, because I don't think any of my blocks out here are composty. Okay, and then the other 4 I will do in my basement. Oh yeah, also this probably has... Oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay, good. It did just... It ran out of fuel. I was afraid for a second it had something that couldn't be smelted in there. But there's no way tin can't be smelted, so... I will use my nether dauber. Do I still have a lot of... enough, I guess. Alright. And this goes in here. And now I go to the basement. Whoa. Oh, wow. Because I landed right back in my... Oh no, it turned some of my dirt blocks got turned into unraveled fabric because I landed back here from dimensional doors. That's interesting. It looks like it was just dirt and stone blocks, but still. That's sure something to be aware of. Okay, and I can plant the mushrooms on it right away. It doesn't even have to be rich soil yet, because mushrooms like compost just as much as normal soil, apparently. Can I... Oh, I guess I can just plant the mushrooms anywhere. Well... I didn't know that. That does make it tempting to actually reclaim if the mushrooms are planting here regardless. Maybe I should reclaim the rich soil for the outdoor plants. I'll run a test, I guess, and see how the ones that are in dirt grow versus the ones that are in the soil. But really, is there any reason not to? Okay, so I can't do right under the torch. That's fine. Honestly, the torches are just there to keep creepers out. But yeah, alright. Mushroom farming away. Alright, and now it is not only am I still kind of IRL hungry, but also it is my natural endpoint of stream. Let's see. Oh gosh, 6 card, hello! And I'm sorry, I've not been paying attention to the chat. Mushrooms are tasty. Had Alfredo last night with mushrooms in it. It was so tasty. That sounds delightful, Box Pupper. Box Puppy. Also, hello, 6 card. It was nice to see you. Sorry you're coming in at the end of my stream today. So yeah, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna just take a quick look if there's anyone I wanna try and raid. Oh, doing alright. About to finish off work. Oh, nice! Nice! I will try to... Let's see, tomorrow. Oh, I might not be able to... Well, if I am available tomorrow, I will try to catch your stream. If not, I'll try to catch the VOD. I hope that your hand will be good enough for streaming. That, I assume you must have had some... But, like, yeah, I'm doing pretty well. I had... my biggest negative recently is that I got a positive test... I registered positive for COVID on an at-home test, but I've since taken 2 PCRs that were negative, so I think it might actually have been a false positive. And I've not really experienced anything that could definitively be called symptoms. So incidentally, also anyone else who heard about my, like, COVID scare, I am super fine. I am so fine, I might not even have had COVID. So that's a nice thing. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone on that I'm like, oh, there's people I kind of want to raid, but no one I'm comfortable raiding because they're all bigger streamers that I happen to like. So we'll skip raiding today, and that is okay. And yeah, so I'm gonna call it here. But happy to be at. Aw, love you too, Mom. Bye bye. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with today's efforts. Yeah, so I'm very happy that my updating my world seems to have gone pretty smoothly. It didn't crash once, except for that. There were no crashes that were completely unanticipated. The only crash was something I knew was broken and can work around. So for the most part went very smooth, I'd say. And thank you everyone so much for coming out to watch me. Like, you know, especially my, you know, particularly my mother and father. I love you both very much. But of course, also, like, I know, like, thank you for popping in Six Karn. Thank you for hanging out, Box Puppy, and I think we also had Tapao and Johnny One Take. And thank you anyone who's just been hanging out and lurking. I appreciate you all very, very much. So I will be back tomorrow. Body slammed. Sure. So I will be back streaming tomorrow at 5 p.m. In generally a shorter stream, and I will be streaming Animal Crossing. And then my Friday stuff will also be as usual. I'll be doing Dragon Warrior at 1:30, hopefully finishing out the game, and doing something multiplayer on Friday, and doing Don't Starve Friday night, and Don't Starve on Saturday, and that is my weekly schedule. Yay! Hopes to see some folks tomorrow or otherwise, or at later points during the week. And I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day. Bye!